Have I always been a Christian? I've always known God was real, without a doubt. I've never questioned my faith. But it's almost like you know that the sun is real, and then some days are foggy, and you're like, is this sun ever going to come out? And you kind of forget that the sun is, So like I've had a lot of foggy seasons in my life from a young age all the way through. And so when I really first gave my heart, the first time I walked up to a church altar and got on my knees and cried, I was a child. And then the next time I did it, I was still a child, I was 19. And then the next time I did it, I was in my 30s. And the biggest, most profound, impacting moment where I really negotiated with God and made promises, because before I'd made promises, but I didn't keep them. I said, God, save me in this moment and I'll give you my life. And then he did. And I was the unburdened from the weight of my shame and my guilt or my sin. And then relatively moments later, maybe a year later, 2 years later, I'm off doing the same stuff that got me in there, and it got me down the wrong path in the first place. Sinful, broken nature of humans, just like living in my heart, And then with my son was born, we really had a health scare with him because he was born very early. And, it was only 3 pounds, and we were in this he was in the NICU for a month, and he had all of these issues going on. And I prayed hard to God, and I was in a season of transition spiritually at that time, and didn't quite fully understand. I made deals with God, and again, I'm sorry, God, here I am again, asking for your grace again. And he really saved my son, and that was the moment I was like, now it's cemented. Like the cement was always a little way. My heart softened and my faith hardened, and that was the moment that I was like, moving forward, I'm going to give my platform to God. And I haven't always been perfect. Like, I'm not saying from that moment on I was perfect. I'm not. But I have made a commitment and continue to stick to that commitment that, this platform was given to me for a reason. And I want to affirm the people who are believers in Christ. I want them to hear me and say like, wow, that's cool. He's willing to say it. I'm going to stand up at work today and say it. I wanted to both affirm that and also reach out to people who have no idea that God is real or have never heard about it. I want to kind of like be a little bit of light to people who've never seen light, and I want to be a light to people who have seen light but turned away from it or been afraid of it.